असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतं गमय.
Hello students, I think all of you have watched the part 1 video that has been uploaded of the chapter Forces and Motion. This is the part 2 of the same chapter. In the last video we have discussed about body, rigid body, physical quantity, scalar quantity, vector quantity. Let us see those once again at a glance. So what is body? A natural object possessing mass, weight and volume is called a body. What is rigid body? If the relative distance between any two particles in a body under the action of system of forces remains unchanged, then the body is said to be rigid. What is physical quantity? Anything that can be measured is called physical quantity. What is scalar quantity? Physical quantity which has magnitude only is called scalar quantity. What is vector quantity? A physical quantity which has both magnitude as well as directions is called vector quantity. Today we are going to learn about frame of reference, rest, motion, and the last one is rest and motion are relative. First of all, we have to know about frame of reference. The concept of frame of reference is very interesting. I think all of you have experienced in your life. Today you are going to know the science behind it. So what is frame of reference? The frame relative to which the position or motion of a body is specified is called frame of reference. Now let us try to understand with an example. Now in this picture it is shown that a car is moving on the road. A man is standing on the ground and there are some trees beside the road. Let us assume the car is moving with velocity v towards a particular direction. Now there are two observers, one who is standing on the ground and another one who is driving the car. Now in the case of observer who is driving the car, he feels the trees are moving with velocity v towards opposite direction. But in the case of observer who is standing on the ground, he feels the trees are stationary or fixed. Now at the same time, one object cannot be in two states. Is it possible? Of course not. So we can say that the position or the motion of an object is relative because it depends on frame. Now let us try to know what are the frames here. So in this case there are two frames. One is ground and another one is car. Now in the case of observer who is standing on the ground is in rest or ground is stationary here. That's why he feels trees are in rest or trees are fixed. But in the case of observer who is driving the car is moving. That's why he feels trees are moving with velocity v towards opposite directions. Hope it is clear to all. Now coming to the next, that is rest. A body is said to be at rest if it doesn't change its position with respect to its surroundings and time. Rest is a state of a body. Now let us try to understand with an example. Here in this picture, it is seen that this is a bookshelf and there are many books. Now, with respect to its surroundings, the books are not changing their position, and with respect to time and surroundings, books are not changing their position. What are the surroundings here? The map of India, the wall and the photo. Hope it is clear to all. Now coming to the next, that is motion. A body is said to be at motion when the position of a body changes with respect to its surroundings and time. Motion is also a state of a body. Now let us try to understand with an example. Here in this picture, it is saying that a car is moving with respect to its surroundings and time. So we can say that the car is in motion. Hope it is clear to all. Now coming to the next, that is rest and motion are relative. A body seems to be at rest with respect to one neighboring fixed object, but the same body may appear to be in motion with respect to some other fixed object. So rest and motion are relative. Now let us try to understand with an example. So here in this picture, it is seen that the train is moving and there are two passengers in this train. Now let assume there is a man who is standing on the platform. Now, with respect to the man who is standing on the platform, those two men are also moving. But who are sitting on the train, and when they observe themselves, they feel they are in rest. So, rest and motion are relative concept. It's depend on frame of reference. We determine the body is in rest or motion with respect to frame, or in the language of physics we can say frame of reference. In the absolute sense, nothing is in rest and nothing is in motion. That's why rest and motion are relative. Hope it is clear to all.